thing that it was a different guy.
Right.
And then I did that job for many years.
And how'd you get into the business?
No, I did some documentaries in high school. Actually, I made music videos and documentaries in high school, and then I did still photography, and then I went to film school for a year, and then
And where'd you go to film school?
SUNY Purchase.
Okay, which is a little north of New York City. It's a state
know
school.
SUNY Purchase?
State University of New York.
We affectionately called it Poor Choice, SUNY Poor Choice. But
You went there for a year.
I did there a year, and then I left. I'm not saying
You should do
stay in school, kids, but yeah, I left after a year, and then I got my first job as a production assistant and entry level, and then really worked my way up to the middle.
Yeah.
And here I am.
And what was the first show that you did camera work on? Like, as an assistant or a second?
Gosh, I mean, nothing anybody would have ever heard of when I first started.
Yeah,
and then I did this little show called 30 Rock for 7 years. And that was probably the first thing I did that anybody would have heard of.
But you know, you got to start out doing smaller things. I mean, you learn the skills and you learn the craft. And
Jerry plucked me out of obscurity. I mean, I was a camera assistant for about 10 years prior to that. But no, actually, right when I started 30 Rock, I was coming off of I Am Legend.
Oh,
that,
right.
We
That
blew
was
up
an
a lot of
enormous,
things.
a really
But
big
that was
action.
the only job I ever did like that.
And
So
what did you do on that?
Full focus.
Oh, it was focus part. So,
Yep.
right. So there you go.